In the quiet moments of your life, when the world seems to hush and the weight of your thoughts presses heavily on your heart, you may have felt a stirring, a sense of something not quite right. That feeling, that whisper of unease, is not something you've imagined. It's real, and it's been trying to speak to you, nudging you to pay attention. This moment, right now, is no accident. You were meant to hear this message, to pause and listen, because something sacred and powerful is unfolding. In your life, the heavens are aligning to reveal a truth that has been hidden from you, a truth that will bring clarity to the ache in your soul. You've been walking a difficult path, one filled with moments of pain that you didn't deserve. There have been tears you've cried alone, moments when you felt abandoned or betrayed, times when you wondered if you were somehow to blame for the hurt you've endured. Maybe someone you trusted, someone whose voice once brought you comfort, whose presence felt like home, turned away from you in ways you couldn't understand. Perhaps they smiled while you were breaking, or laughed when you were struggling to stand. Their actions left wounds, deep and unseen, that have lingered in your heart. But let me assure you, none of this has gone unnoticed. The eyes of heaven have been watching over you, seeing every tear, every silent prayer, every moment you chose to keep going despite the pain. This message comes to you with urgency, carried by the voice of Archangel Michael, the protector of those who walk in faith. He speaks with divine authority, saying that a truth is coming to your doorstep, a revelation that may shake you but is meant to set you free. This truth is about someone close to you, someone you once held dear, someone whose words or actions cut deeper than you could ever explain. They may have known your vulnerabilities, your dreams, your struggles, and yet they chose to act in ways that caused you harm. This isn't about pointing fingers or seeking revenge. No, this is about healing, about bringing light to what has been kept in the shadows, about helping you release the burden you've been carrying. You've likely spent countless nights replaying moments in your mind, wondering if you could have done something differently, if you were too much or not enough. Maybe you've questioned your own heart, wondering if you were too sensitive, too trusting, too open. But hear this clearly: none of what happened was your fault. You were not wrong to love. You were not foolish to hope. Your heart, with all its warmth and sincerity, was a gift, a light that shone brightly even in places that didn't know how to receive it. You were placed in situations where others chose darkness, but your spirit remained radiant. And that radiance has not gone unnoticed by the divine. God is moving now, stirring the spiritual realms to bring forth what has been hidden, the whispers spoken behind closed doors, the half-truths that made you doubt yourself, the moments when you felt invisible. They are all being brought into the light. The person who hurt you, who may still walk around pretending nothing happened, is being revealed. Not by your hand, but by the hand of truth itself. This is not about punishment. It's about justice, about setting right what has been wrong, about giving you the clarity you've been seeking. You've felt it, haven't you? That quiet knowing in your gut, those dreams that hinted at something you couldn't quite grasp, those moments when you sensed a truth but pushed it aside because it was too heavy to face. That knowing is your spirit awakening, responding to the divine call to see what has been kept from you. The time for hiding is over. The time for silence is ending. The truth is rising, and with it comes the freedom you've been longing for. You were never meant to carry this pain alone, to shrink yourself, to fit into places that didn't honor you, to question your worth because of someone else's choices. This message is personal, meant for you and you alone. It's not a coincidence that you're hearing this now. Your heart has been crying out, even if you haven't spoken the words aloud. Your soul has been whispering for answers, and the divine is responding. Archangel Michael is moving swiftly, carrying a message wrapped in urgency and love. He says, this cannot wait any longer. The one who hurt you, who betrayed your trust, who made you feel less than you, are being exposed. Not because you sought it, but because heaven has declared it's time for you to be free. You are stronger than you know. The pain you've carried has not broken you. It has prepared you for something greater. The scars you bear are not signs of defeat, but badges of survival. Proof that you kept going when everything tried to pull you down. And now, something beautiful is happening. God is not just healing you, He is restoring you. Every piece of your spirit that was wounded, every moment of joy that was stolen, every fragment of trust that was shattered, it's all being returned to you, made whole in a way that will make your past make sense. You may soon notice strange things happening, connections fading, words slipping out that reveal hidden truths, faces showing their true intentions. Don't be afraid when these moments come. Don't cling to what God is removing. Let the light do its work. Let the truth set you free. You are being lifted to a new level of clarity, of strength, of vision. The tears you've shed have watered the seeds of something extraordinary. And now those seeds are beginning to bloom. The person who hurt you may still be out there, acting as if nothing happened, but heaven is moving. The masks they've worn are slipping, and the truth they've tried to hide is coming to light. You don't need to fight for this to happen. You don't need to chase explanations or demand justice. The divine is handling it, and the peace of knowing will speak louder than their chaos ever could. Someone you loved may even be reflecting on their actions, realizing the weight of what they've done. But this isn't about their regret. It's about your restoration, your rising, your reclaiming of the joy and purpose that are rightfully yours. You've been faithful through the storm. You've forgiven when it hurt, loved when it wasn't returned, and kept showing up even when it felt impossible. That faithfulness has not gone unnoticed. Heaven is wrapping you in love, surrounding you with invisible arms that have held you through every silent night. Soon you will hear something, a message, a confirmation, a truth that resonates so deeply you'll feel it in your bones. It may not come in the way you expect, but it will come, and when it does, you'll know it was meant for you. Archangel Michael speaks again. With urgency and love, a heartbreaking truth is coming, but it's not meant to destroy you. It's meant to liberate you. The one who hurt you is facing the consequences of their choices, not because you wished it, but because truth has its own timing. You are safe, held, and loved more deeply than you can imagine. This is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of something new, something beautiful, something divinely yours. Forgive yourself for staying too long, for loving too hard, for hoping too much. That wasn't weakness. It was the strength of a heart that refused to give up on love. Now, that same heart is being made whole. The pain you've carried is being transformed into wisdom, into resilience, into a story of survival that will inspire others. You are stepping into a season of favor, where doors are opening, where your name is being spoken in places of opportunity, where the very pain that once crushed you is becoming the foundation of your testimony. This is your time. Don't run from it. Don't doubt it. Sit with this message. Let it settle in your spirit. Let it breathe new life into the places that have felt cold and empty. You are not alone. God is with you. Archangel Michael is protecting you, and the truth is paving the way for your healing. Trust the process. Keep praying. Keep moving forward, because what's coming next is what your heart has been waiting for. And so, beloved, as you stand at this crossroads, know that the divine is weaving a new chapter for you. The pain you've carried is not your identity. It's a chapter that's closing, making way for a story of restoration and joy. Trust in the timing of heaven, for it is perfect. Trust in the love that surrounds you, for it is unending. Your heart, though wounded, is still whole in the eyes of the divine, and it is being prepared for blessings that will overflow. Step forward with courage, for the light is breaking through, and your awakening has begun. Asterisk. As you stand on the threshold of this new chapter, the divine light that has been guiding you continues to shine, illuminating the path ahead with clarity and hope. The message you've received is not a fleeting moment, but a cornerstone, a foundation, upon which your spirit is being rebuilt, stronger and more radiant than ever before. The truth that is unfolding in your life is like a river breaking through a depth, powerful, unstoppable, and destined to carve a new course. You may feel the weight of what's coming, the trembling anticipation of a truth that will shake the foundations of what you've known. But know this, you are ready. Your heart, though tender, is resilient. Your soul, though weary, is unbreakable. And the heavens are moving in your favor, aligning every moment to bring you into a season of restoration. The ache you've carried, the questions that have kept you awake at night, the moments when you wondered if you'd ever feel whole again, they are all part of a sacred preparation. God has seen every step of your journey, every time you chose to rise after falling, every time you offered love despite receiving pain in return. That strength, that unyielding spirit, is what has brought you to this moment. Archangel Michael, with his sword of truth and shield of protection, stands beside you, declaring that this is not a time for fear, but a time for awakening. The emergency he speaks of is not one of destruction, but of revelation, a divine urgency to free you from the chains of doubt, betrayal, and secrecy that have held you back. You may have felt in the quiet corners of your heart that something was amiss. Perhaps it was a conversation that left you uneasy, a glance that didn't align with the words spoken, or a silence that felt heavier than it should. Those feelings were not your imagination. They were your spirit's way of sensing what your eyes could not yet see. The person who hurt you, who broke your trust, who made you question your worth, they may have hidden their actions behind smiles or promises. But the truth cannot stay buried forever. Heaven is pulling back the veil, exposing what was done in the dark, not to cause you more pain, but to release you from the burden of carrying it. This revelation may come in unexpected ways. It could be a conversation overheard, a message that finds its way to you, a moment when someone's true intentions slip through their carefully crafted facade. It might feel like a storm at first, a rush of emotions that threatens to overwhelm you. But in that storm, you are not alone. God is your anchor, holding you steady as the waves of truth wash over you. Archangel Michael is your guardian, ensuring that no harm can touch your spirit as you face what's coming. And the truth itself is your liberator, cutting through the lies that have kept you bound and setting you free to step into the life you were always meant to live. You've been carrying a heavy load, haven't you? The weight of wondering why someone you cared for could hurt you, the burden of questioning your own value, the exhaustion of trying to make sense of things that never added up. It's time to lay that load down. You were never meant to carry it forever. The divine is stepping in now, taking that burden from your shoulders and replacing it with peace, with clarity, with a renewed sense of purpose. The one who caused you pain may continue to walk through life as if nothing happened, but their actions are catching up with them, not through your anger or vengeance, but through the natural order of truth, which no one can escape. As this truth unfolds, you may find yourself reflecting on the moments when you gave so much of yourself, your love, your trust, your hope, only to receive silence or betrayal in return. Those moments may have left you feeling small, unworthy, or unseen. But hear this: your love was never wasted. Your trust was not a mistake. Your hope was not foolish. Every act of kindness, every moment of forgiveness, every time you chose to keep your heart open despite the pain, it was all seen by the divine. Those acts have woven a tapestry of grace around your life, a protection that no one can take away, a strength that will carry you forward. Asterisk, asterisk. Now, as the truth comes to light, you are being called to release what no longer serves you. Let go of the need to prove yourself to those who didn't value you. Let go of the need to understand why they did what they did. Let go of the need to hold on to the pain as a way of holding on to them. The divine is clearing space in your life for something new: connections, new opportunities, new moments of joy that will fill the places that once felt empty. You are not losing anything by letting go. You are gaining everything by making room for what is truly yours. You may soon notice signs of this shift. People who once seemed so important may begin to fade from your life, not because you pushed them away, but because their presence no longer aligns with the path you're walking. Words that were once spoken against you may come to light, revealing the truth you've suspected all along. Moments of clarity will arrive, like puzzle pieces falling into place, showing you that what you felt in your spirit was real. Don't be afraid of these moments. Embrace them. They are the divine at work, confirming what your heart has always known. And as these truths unfold, you will feel something new stirring within you, a lightness, a freedom, a sense of possibility that you haven't felt in a long time. The scars you carry, the ones left by betrayal and hurt, will begin to transform. They will no longer be wounds, but markers of your resilience, proof that you survived what tried to break you. Those scars will tell a story, not of defeat, but of victory, of a heart that refused to give up, of a spirit that kept shining even in the darkest moments. Archangel Michael's message is clear. This is an emergency, not because you are in danger, but because your freedom cannot wait any longer. The heartbreaking news that is coming is not meant to crush you, but to liberate you. The one who hurt you, who made you feel less than you are, is being revealed, not so you can dwell on their actions, but so you can release them and step into the fullness of who you are meant to be. You are not defined by their choices. You are defined by the divine love that created you, by the strength that has carried you, by the light that shines through you even now. God is speaking directly to your heart, saying, I have seen your tears. I have heard your prayers. I have watched you walk through fire, and I have never left your side. Now, He is moving to restore what was taken, to redeem what was lost, to bring you into a season of abundance and peace. The pain you've endured is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of a new chapter, one where you will see the beauty of your own strength, the power of your own heart, the glory of what heaven has planned for you. You may feel a trembling in your spirit, a sense that something big is coming. That's because it is. The divine is aligning moments, people, and opportunities in ways you can't yet see, but you will feel them. You will know them when they arrive. A message may come to you, a phone call, a conversation, a moment of insight that confirms what you've sensed all along. It may not look the way you expect, but it will carry the weight of truth, and it will set you free as you move forward. Forgive yourself for the times you doubted your worth, for the moments you stayed too long, for the love you gave so freely. That love was not a weakness. It was your greatest strength. It was the evidence of a heart that refused to close, a spirit that refused to dim. Now, that same heart is being made whole, not because of those who hurt you, but in spite of them. You are being lifted to a new level where your vision is clearer, your purpose is stronger, and your joy is deeper than ever before. This is your time, beloved. Don't shrink back. Don't doubt the divine timing of this moment. Let the truth come. Let the healing begin. Let the light fill every corner of your life where darkness once lingered. You are safe in the arms of the divine, protected by the presence of Archangel Michael, and loved beyond measure by the God who created you. Your story is not over, it's just beginning. And so, as you stand in this sacred moment, know that the divine is writing a new chapter for your life, one filled with hope, healing, and purpose. The pain you've carried is being transformed into strength. The tears you've shed are becoming seeds of joy. And the truth that's unfolding is setting you free to step into the fullness of who you are. Trust in the love that surrounds you, the protection that guards you, and the timing that is perfect. Your heart is being restored, your spirit is being lifted, and your future is being shaped into something more beautiful than you can imagine. Step forward with courage, for the light is breaking through, and your awakening is here. Your support helps share this light with others who are seeking truth and healing. With boundless love, Archangel Michael reminds you, this is a vital message for you. Today, do not overlook it. Open your heart to its truth, and know that you are deeply loved and never alone.